I think I'm beginning to understand why you guys are so into smart products. After we installed smart switches previously in my garage, I reached out to TP-Link and asked them about a smart plug. This specifically is the Tapo P125 smart plug that you can configure with Bluetooth and is on your Wi-Fi, so that way you can control it from anywhere in your house. So let's go ahead and check this thing out and see what else it has to offer. Unboxing wise, there's really not much to it. It's quite simply just the plug itself. There is a quick start guide in here, but honestly, the first instruction says get the Tapo app from the Apple App Store or Google Play and follow the instructions on there. So not really sure why this is included and who's this for, but I'm sure it's out there for somebody. And that's it. Short, sweet, simple, very clean product, very cool. So let's get this thing plugged in and see what we can do with it. We already have the Tapo app installed, so now all we need to do is simply add the device. We've already given local permission to our phone or the Tapo app, and then we just need to look for plugs. And here is a huge list of plugs. Honestly, it'd be really cool if we could just scan a QR code instead of going through this list. But whatever. Here is the Tapo P125. We're going to say allow. And I'm just going to verify that my Tapo device is in fact blinking. It is. All right. Pretty easy. Looks like it's been discovered and it's pairing. And now we have to join it to our network, which of course is one of these. We're going to skip this part because I want to keep this a secret. Now that we've shared the Wi-Fi information with the Tapo device itself, we can go ahead and get it on the network. Now we can give it a name. I'm going to name it P125. You can give it any name you want. It doesn't honestly matter. And this will be going in the living room because this is the problem that we need, or the problem area we need to solve. And we can choose any kind of device icon that we'd like. I'm more preferential to the lamp because it will be connected to a floor lamp. So we'll hit next. And we're going to check for a firmware update. Oh, perfect. It looks like it's already updated with the latest firmware. That's asking what time we'd like to check for firmware updates. 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. is a good time in my opinion. And we are good to go. So now our plug is on the network and we connect something to it if we'd like. I know what you're thinking. Smart devices are cool and they work great until you don't have internet access. Well, so long as you send commands to this before the internet goes out, it still will stick to the schedule. And furthermore, so long as your Wi-Fi is still working, even if the internet is out, you could still turn this off within the Tapo app, and you could turn it on and off with Apple HomeKit. I didn't test Alexa or Google Home because I don't have those brands in my house, but within HomeKit, it seemed to work perfectly fine. I did run into a little bit of an issue with Apple HomeKit where my iPad was unable to discover the plug on the Wi-Fi. However, it still worked perfectly fine on my phone. I don't know what that's all about, but it seemed to work anyway with Apple HomeKit even when there was no internet connection, so I'm pretty happy with this. And that's what kept me off the market for so long with smart devices. The fact that you can't use these unless there's an active internet connection. But for the first time, the first device I've ever used, I can actually use it when the internet is out. And that is absolutely tremendous. So I think I'm going to keep looking at Tapo line products because if they keep working offline, then I'm sold. This is what I've been waiting for, this moment. And best of all, you don't even need a hub. What the heck? But that does leave one question on the table. How long will TP-Link allow us to continue using this device without an active internet connection? I don't know. Only time will tell. Now, for whatever reason, let's just pretend your Wi-Fi goes down and you can no longer control this device because there's no Wi-Fi. Well, on the plus side, you can still actually turn this on and off with the button on the side of the device. That's actually really cool, and it's a great feature that was included. Now, obviously, there's a downside of that. If you have kids and they're smart, they can turn on and off devices that you may have controlled with this. But at the same token, I appreciate that this is here because it could come in handy if the Wi-Fi is ever down. For anyone wondering out there, this does support wireless connectivity on the B, G, and N networks, and specifically the 2.4 gigahertz band. And of course, you will need a minimum of Bluetooth 4.1 to set this device up, or else you can't do it. So keep that in mind if you are to purchase this. Now, supposedly, the max load this can support is 1800 watts on a 120 volt, 15 amp circuit. I would really love to test that on this device, but I don't want to destroy one of my appliances, and I also don't really want to destroy this because it's the only one I have, and I actually want to use it and keep it to keep that lamp turning on and off on a schedule. So just want to go ahead and apologize about that one. TP-Link, you've gotten lucky this time. So of course I've got the smart plug plugged into this kilowatt here, and we can see that's using just about 1 watt of power. We saw 1.1 there and 0.9, and this device is currently on the Wi-Fi network, so it is consuming power and maintaining its connection. So that's pretty efficient to me. 1 watt is not so bad. Even 1.1 watts is not so bad. So big surprise to no one, this is used 0.01 kilowatts per hour, and we've let this run for a total of 16 hours. So essentially overnight. Let's say that you've grown tired of this product, or you're replacing it with something newer and you want to factory reset it. Well, it's actually incredibly simple to do. And this is how you do it. First thing you're going to do is make sure the device is actually powered on. So we're going to plug it in here to this extension cable. We can see that it now has power with the orange LED and now the blue LED, signifying that it is powered. Now we're just going to press and hold this for approximately 10 seconds, and we'll see the LED flash, and we'll also hear an audible clicking noise. I don't know if you're able to hear that click, but after releasing, after 10 seconds, this is now factory reset and is flashing orange and blue, indicating that it's ready to be set up as a new device. I really hope that the rest of the Tapo line products function just like this, because I love the fact that I can still access this and control it locally on the network, so long as my Wi-Fi and the network as a whole is operational. I don't need the internet necessarily to turn this on and off. However, if I do want to update the schedule, obviously I'm going to need an internet connection for that, which does kind of suck, but it's not too big of a deal. At least it's not completely useless if there's no internet. And well, with all that being said, I have to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos, because without you, videos like this are just not possible. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.